Hey everyone, welcome to my Florida butterfly garden. I am out in my side yard expansion and I've done so much work here. I can't wait to show you. And we're gonna go ahead and plant this coral honeysuckle out here. I'm gonna steal a trellis from another spot in my garden and plop it out here. So let's go see what I've done. I love it. The borders were everything. Okay, so right over here, I have this pot that has a porterweed and a red pentas in it. And I've got this giant trellis stuck in it right here that doesn't really need to be there anymore. It has this cowpea, which is from over there, climbing up this trellis, which that was not the intention of it. And I do not want this trellis to be full of cowpea, so it's stuck here forever. So I'm gonna untwine the cowpea and I'll be right back. Okay, we are free of the cowpea. So I put this trellis here because this porterweed was really leaning over, but it's trained to stay up now. The trellis has been there long enough that it doesn't have to stay forever. See, the plant didn't fall over when I took it out. And now I can use this trellis for my coral honeysuckle, which has so long needed a home. Okay, let's go out to the side yard. And look, there's border grass. And wait till you see where I took it from. It looks really different in my garden. You know me, I love moving things around. So the border grass runs all the way along the little patch of Biden's Alba. And there is also a bunch of passiflora incense that's just kind of spreading to that area. And it runs all down the side. I left an opening, like I said I was going to. And then it comes up to here. I moved the fence post out. I said I was going to. And it is right along all of these Mexican sunflowers. Look at them all. I've been coming out, see the little holes there, and digging some of them up and moving them into the garden. You can see something's really been munching on this one here too. And then the back I really haven't done anything with yet. I still have the 2 wild lime trees, and right in the middle there, I'm gonna put the trellis with the coral honeysuckle. Look at my 2 dogs over there at the fence watching. They're so cute. That's Ray and Ringo. Ray's the white one, Ringo's the tan one. My little French bulldog helpers. I'm probably going to put the trellis about right in the middle of where the weed block is. And yeah, let's get to it. Let me grab my shovel. Oh, and in this pot right here is the coral honeysuckle that's going to get planted. It's going to be so happy to finally be out of a pot and have its own trellis assigned to it. All right, I've got my hole ready. I actually situated it pretty much, well, actually it's kind of off center. Of course, I should line it up with the tree, shouldn't I? Should I line it up with the tree? I was trying to space it between the 2 wild lime trees, but honestly, it's gonna look offset. The tree is pretty much between them. I just have to move it over a little. I'm gonna move it over a little. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. That's better. Let me go get the plant. Okay, it's in and it's pretty much perfectly lined up with the tree. So let me fill it in and then we'll add the trellis and I'll show you what else because there's more. And you guys, this dirt out here is just lovely. Absolutely lovely. And placing the trellis, I'm lining the center pole up to the tree trunk. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's going to be great. So, coral honeysuckle is a Florida native honeysuckle, and it gets these little trumpet-shaped blooms that hummingbirds love. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so happy. And then I'll give it a big drink a little bit later. So there we go, another native plant added. This isn't going to be all native because clearly I have my Mexican sunflowers over there, but there's going to be a lot of natives. You know those Starry Rosinweeds that I was going to put out here? Then I changed my mind and I was going to put them in the Florida Native Wildflower Garden. Well, they're all out here. And they don't look spectacular right now, but they will. And there's 6 of them in a row right here. What I like about them is they'll grow and cluster out around and spread and clump up and create a nice barrier to keep my Biden's Alba passiflora incense patch at bay, to keep it from spreading. So hopefully these will thrive and develop quick enough to keep that from happening. It's so windy today. And here's a look at it with the trellis. So now I'm just gonna fill it in. It's so easy for me to color in spaces that have borders. That's what I needed. All right, I have so much more to show you. Hey y'all, I just went inside to put a jacket on, and when I came out, there is a brand new little Atala butterfly that just closed in its little enclosure. So we're gonna go in and see that real quick. Look how beautiful it is. I only have 3 of them, so I doubt they're gonna colonize my garden. But in the spring, I hope to try again. I have some new Florida native wildflowers that are blooming in this garden, and oh my gosh, one of them is one of my favorites and it's spectacular. Let's go see. Right here, nestled in with my Starry Rosinweed in my Florida native wildflower garden. Oh, let me show you. This is where I took the border grass out. I know one of you, Janet, hey, will be very happy that I took the non-native border grass out from in front of the Florida Native Wildflower Garden. That's right. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna let the liriope, I've got a whole patch of it here. No, not liriope, oh my gosh. The liriope is what I took out. That's the border grass. The lyre leaf sage. This is a great plant. Look, you can see it's been flowering. Because it'll cluster all up and it can make a great border. Actually, when I looked up, you know what's something good to replace lyre leaf? No, they both start with an L. This is a problem for me. What's a good plant to replace liriope in your garden? And it suggested lyre leaf sage. I asked for a native plant and I was like, well, that's perfect. So this comes up randomly in my garden. You can see there's one over here where it doesn't need to be. And there's another one coming up there. So I'm gonna work on digging those up, and I'll slowly, I just moved my cooties up here. For now, they're not staying there. I'll slowly start plugging them in all along in front of the Starry Rosinweed and the plant we came out here to see. Look at my hammock snakeroot. I love it. It is just like little tiny white poofs. Oh, you know what? I bet the Atalas will love this because they like little white flowers. I'll be curious to see. It has just started blooming. I love it because it blooms at this time of year. It is our Florida snow. That's right. We have snow square stem blooming white, and we have hammock snakeroot blooming, and I have a lot of it in here, and it will seed and spread. And I love this plant. And what else I love about it is it's evergreen. So even when it's done blooming, it's a pretty low growing shrub. And it stays green in here when a lot of the other things have gone dormant, so it doesn't leave this garden space looking so desolate. Look how pretty it is with my little rayless sunflowers growing up in it. Isn't that neat? I love this plant. I'm so happy it is blooming now. It helps lessen the sadness of the loss of the narrow leaf sunflowers, which are no longer blooming. You can see the pop of yellow is gone. But what is popping in here, the Elliot's asters are blooming. Now there's just a few of them now, but there's a lot of buds to come. So when these all get blooming, it's going to be really pretty in here. Like this is all Elliot's aster. There's some there. There's some back there. And let me show you something else. I showed my members. Oh, you guys, hold on a second. I showed in my members video, which posted yesterday, what I'm about to show you now, but that made me think of those of you who watch my channel regularly. Like, you need to join my channel membership. You need to join. Sherry DeFreeze, Chalk It Up. There's a lot of others of you. My mind is blank. Some of you just recently joined, so I'm excited. Because, oh, my neighbor up the road who gave me the banana tree, yeah, you need to join the channel membership. Oh my gosh, y'all, this wind is something fierce. Okay, so what I was saying is that if you love my long casual walkthrough videos where I just show you everything and talk about everything I'm thinking about doing and contemplating and my thinking behind things, and a video that goes on and we pause for butterflies or caterpillars or whatever. It's very relaxed, very casual, more relaxed and casual than this video. And there's no sense of time urgency, because those longer videos are great for channel membership, but they don't do great sending out to try and reach more viewers. So join the Milkweed crew. It's only $4.99. $4.99. And you get these longer videos. I just posted one yesterday. Plus you can see all of my seasons way back to my very first video, which honestly is hysterical. And you can also see how my hair has changed through the years, which is also hysterical. You will find such entertainment there for $4.99. That's what, $5 times $60 a year. And you get so many videos of entertainment. Okay, I'm done. Let's go see what I was going to show you, because the Elliot's Aster, I have planted in a very unique way, and I shared it with my members yesterday, and let's go see it. Okay, dogs, this is happening. That's why we're stuck here, because I can't move forward because they're wrestling. Okay, guys. All right, I'm going around them. They are little dogs, but they are very strong, and they can knock me over if they go into my ankles. Back here, you know what? This garden doesn't really have a name, but it's pretty. Look at how the sunlight's coming in. I love it. We had another windy day, and it broke one of my Elliot's Aster branches. And so I stuck it over here. Why? Because, well, this is also Elliot's Aster, and it's not blooming yet, but this little branch was, and this has been in here several days now. I have this planted in a ball canning jar. Look at the root system. And I just filled it with water because I had Elliot's Asters coming up everywhere. Oh no, there's zoomies happening. And places I didn't want them. Oh my gosh, he's so much fun. I don't love the cooler weather, but I do. This is like one of the little joys that comes out of it is he just loves it. So anyway, I pulled these Elliot's asters out of my garden where I didn't want them, and I just stuck them in these jars. This is a couple years old. It dies back, it grows back, and so I stuck that stem cutting that broke off, and it's doing just fine in here. I have another one too. Let me see, where is it? Here's the flower of it, and it is there, right down there. See the jar? And I just have to remember when I'm watering to come fill the jars with water. And this one's just all laying back. I don't know why it wants to grow back, but it can do what it wants back here. It's allowed. All right, settling down now. Okay, another thing I did I want to show you is at the other end of the garden. Oh, wait, let me show you real quick too. I cut my Malaysian orchid way down, and the few leaves that are left are still looking okay. So I'm hoping it's gonna grow back and recover from whatever happened to it. You guys were so great yesterday at responding. Well, not yesterday, but a couple days ago, at responding to my Florida Milkweeds video and sharing your thoughts, and almost everybody had the same feeling, and nobody gave me an answer C. So I'm gonna do what I'm doing. And I have now put together the Florida Milkweeds. Let's try again. The Florida Milkweed Demonstration Garden. I've moved all of my milkweed to one area of my garden, including some tropical. And then I can demonstrate how to care for the tropical for those people in Central and South Florida. This is only for them. Because if you're north of Central, then tropical milkweed's not going to work for you because the migrating monarchs swing through North Florida. But if you're in Central and South Florida, then I will demonstrate care and maintenance of the tropical milkweed. And there's some other non-natives that are pretty cool that are over there too. Again, this is for Central and South Florida. And I'll make that clear and talk more about it when we're in there working in that garden. But let me go show you real quick. Oh gosh, and not only is there one red trash can in the background, there's two more stacks. So that's three reminders to tap the like button. All my milkweeds are up here now, and I can easily show them to you, talk to you about them, explain their growing seasons. So like right here, this is what I talked about in my last video. This is my Asclepias perennis. This is the one that doesn't go dormant. Do you see it? Do you think that's going to be enough to sustain all those caterpillars that's eggs were laid on here and on my soon to be going dormant swamp milkweed? No, it's not. And then right here, I potted up two of the tropical milkweed plants I got at Lowe's. And I will show you how to maintain them, how to not let them go to seed. And we'll see how that goes. For Central and South Florida only. And I'm not condoning the use of tropical milkweed anywhere else. I have some twine vine, which is a milkweed, and it grows in glass too. Look, I have nothing but water in there, and I just take the cuttings and stick them in there. So I have some in a pot that I need to add some. Actually, I need to put it in a bigger pot and add some better soil on top. But it's very happy to grow anywhere. But it's more stem than leaf. So yes, it can provide food, but not a lot. And then here is my swamp milkweed. This swamp milkweed, which is Asclepias incarnata, this swamp milkweed, which in this pot I grew from seed, and then I have some more here. Look at what it looks like. It's going dormant. Like, that's all we have. And then these are milkweed. I mean, look at them. That's what my Florida native milkweed, this is like the best one to use. That's what it looks like right now. This is not going to sustain a year-round monarch butterfly population. So what else I have here is I have one balloon milkweed. It was growing up. It came up on its own. Look at the stem in the corner of my garden. And I moved it up here. And balloon milkweed is one of my favorites. And I didn't grow any this year except for this one. And I'm kind of sad because I love it. The flowers are beautiful because they dangle down. It's a very interesting milkweed and the way the flowers hang. But butterflies will lay eggs on this, queens, monarchs. I don't get soldiers. I haven't gotten soldiers, which also host on milkweed. So I have one of these here. I just bought some more seeds. Actually bought some seeds from Joyful Butterfly. Yay, Joyful Butterfly. They are still selling seeds right now. So I'm going to try and grow some more. And I also have, this is very sad shape. But there's a giant milkweed. Look how long my giant milkweed stem is. Look how tall it is. You ready for the leaves? Are you ready? Yep, that's it. So hopefully it's going to grow back. I think maybe some caterpillars got on it too because it has been eaten down, but we have some little leaves coming back. So that is here. And I also plan to move some of the other natives I'm trying to grow, like, well, I actually think it's either dying or it's going dormant. It has only been this much forever. And that's an Asclepias humistrata. I'm just going to leave it here. We'll see if in the spring it doesn't send somebody new up. And then right beside it, I have a couple of, oh no, the tag faded. How awful. I have some of this inside. This is the Ambiplexicalis. So I have a couple of them out here. I moved some out here and I left some inside to see where they would be happier. They honestly seem about the same. These are the ones inside. Oh my gosh, their signs faded too. Wow, I'm gonna have to go make new signs for them before they completely fade because I have some other varieties in here like this one. I think this is the, oh God. Okay, this is the Ambiplexicalis. So who are you? Viridiflora. This one is the Viridiflora. I'm going to go make new signs for these before they fade away completely. The Asclepias viridis that I also got, they didn't ever germinate. So I'm just going to leave these guys in here under the grow lights. I actually might move that other one back in here too because I think this one looks better than the two out there. And I'll just show you real quick right here. Look, I have some giant ironweed seedlings. Oh, and let me show you something else. One more thing. Oh, I forgot to show you my cloches too. Oh, there's so much, y'all. Okay, this is a cloche. I ordered them from Amazon. They'll be my Amazon links. But what it is a protective covering so that things can't eat your plants. Now, I have it over my pipe vine. I potted in bigger pots because the butterflies can't get to it through here. I'm trying to rein it all in. And so I can have it out here growing in better light in bigger pots. And these are the plants that I will take the cuttings from to feed the Polydomosolatel caterpillars that I'm raising. I have some of the kind from my friend's yard that I grew from seed, and I also have the Florida native Asclepias tomentosa growing out here. So it'll be interesting to compare and see how quickly they grow and all that sort of thing, which I really like. But what I'm so excited about is, look, I have Buttonbush seedlings. Look at them. They're so cute. So when they get a little bigger, I'll separate them out into their own pots. I was so excited to see these guys come up. Finally, some of my native seeds that I threw out here are starting to germinate. They're just taking longer. And I think, hang on. Yep. I got a little Asclepias incarnata, which is the swamp milkweed. I think that in the corner there, that's a tropical sage. But this is a little baby swamp milkweed. So I got one out of how many seeds I put in there? It's crazy, but there could be more. And there's some giant milkweeds coming up too. So, not milkweed, giant ironweed. There's some giant ironweeds coming up too. Okay. I can't wait to see how many of you join my channel. Wink, wink. You know who you are. If you watch regularly and comment regularly, just go for it and join so you can see those long videos. Because when I film those, I feel like I'm talking to you, and some of you are there, but some of you are not. I want y'all to be there. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Tap the like button. Bye, everyone. Okay, never mind. I have to show you one more thing. Look, the other little Atala eclose. Aren't they cute just there together? And no, they are absolutely not getting released today. We will wait till it's a little bit calmer. Maybe I'll take them out and put them on that Hammock Snakeroot when they're ready. All right, bye, everyone.